I am not what happened to me. I am what I choose to become. These words by Carl Jung hold a quiet truth. They remind us that the past does not define us. It shapes us, but it does not imprison us. The past never truly disappears. It lives quietly within us, shaping the person we have become. We try to escape it, rewrite it, or forget it. But pause for a moment. What if the past is not something to erase, but something to understand? Every person carries a story written by time. The past is that story, full of choices, faces, and moments that once felt eternal. Some memories make us smile. Others still make us ache. Yet together, they form the foundation of who we are today. We often see the past as a shadow behind us. But what if it is the light that shows us how far we have come? To understand the meaning of the past is to understand the map of our own becoming. Imagine an old tree standing at the edge of a wide field. Its branches reach toward the sky, but its roots run deep beneath the soil. Those roots are its past, unseen but essential. They hold the stories of storms, seasons, and survival. Without them, the tree would fall with the first strong wind. Without our past, we would have no ground to stand on. Now imagine a person sitting beneath that tree, tracing the patterns of the bark with their hand. They see the scars where lightning once struck, the rings that mark each year of growth. They realize that the tree is not broken by what it endured. It is beautiful because of it. And so are we. First, the past gives us identity. Every laugh, every tear, every silence, every mistake has shaped the person you are today. The past lives not behind you, but within your voice, your choices, your gaze. Think of your childhood, your first friendship, your first failure. These moments became the colors that paint your soul. When you accept your past, you begin to understand yourself. When you deny it, you lose the language of who you are. Once we know who we are, we begin to see what life has taught us. Second, the past teaches us wisdom. Pain becomes purpose when it teaches us how to live better. A wound that once hurt becomes a guide when time softens its edges. Think of something you once wished had never happened. Can you see now how it changed you? How it made you wiser, stronger, more gentle? The past is a patient teacher. It speaks through the scars that remind us we have healed. When we listen closely, we discover that even suffering had something to give. And once we have learned, we begin to connect our story to others. Third, the past connects us with others. Every person you meet carries a story too. When we share our past, we build bridges of understanding. Telling our story is not a sign of weakness. It is how we say, I have been there too, and I understand. Think of how many friendships begin with the words, I know how that feels. The past turns pain into empathy. When we honor our own story, we learn to honor the stories of others. Empathy opens the door to something deeper, the art of forgiveness. Fourth, the past shows us forgiveness. We all carry moments we wish we could change, times we hurt others, or they hurt us. Forgiveness does not erase the past, it transforms it. It means choosing peace over the endless replay of regret. Think of someone you have not forgiven, including yourself. The weight of that memory keeps you anchored in pain. When you forgive, you release both of you. The past does not vanish, but it becomes lighter to carry. When forgiveness arrives, the heart grows quiet, and we begin to see what time has been teaching all along. Fifth, the past reminds us of impermanence. Everything that once felt permanent has changed. People left. Seasons ended. Moments faded. Impermanence is not cruelty. It is clarity. It teaches us that nothing lasts, and that is what makes life precious. Think of a photo that once captured a perfect day. That day is gone, yet it still lives inside the image, reminding you to treasure the days you have now. The past whispers gently, reminding us to love while we still can. And in that whisper, we discover memory, the mirror that reflects our journey. Sixth, the past teaches us memory and reflection. Memory is not just about remembering, it is about understanding. When we look back with awareness, the past becomes a mirror, not a trap. Each memory, joyful or painful, offers a reflection of who we were and how we changed. Imagine opening an old journal. You read your own handwriting and realize how far you have come. The person on those pages still lives inside you, waiting to be seen with kindness. Reflection turns time into meaning. It helps us see that we were always learning, even when we did not know it. And from that reflection grows something beautiful, the power to begin again. Seventh, the past prepares us for growth. Growth begins where comfort ends. The past is where we learned, fell, and rose again. Every challenge behind us has given us the strength to face what comes next. We are not who we were, and that is the proof that time works. Look back not to relive, but to recognize. Every ending in your past was secretly a beginning. When we make peace with what has been, the future opens without fear. So, what is the meaning of the past? It is not a prison of memories, but the field of roots that holds us steady. The past gives us identity, teaches us wisdom, connects us to others, and opens the door to forgiveness. It reminds us of impermanence, helps us reflect with compassion, and prepares us for growth. The past cannot be changed, but it can be understood. When we look back with gentleness instead of judgment, we turn memory into meaning. Imagine yourself at the end of a long day, standing before a mirror. You see every line, every scar, every trace of time. You realize they are not signs of loss, but of living. The person in that reflection is not perfect, but they are real. They are the sum of every story that brought them here. Honor your past. It is not your enemy. It is the soil from which you are still growing. And when you can look back with gratitude, the past no longer holds you. It holds you up. You are not what happened to you. You are what you choose to become. What does your past mean to you? Share your reflections in the comments. And if this message helped you see your story differently, subscribe and join us for more reflections from The Meaning.